Welcome to Castrip, where real courtroom drama meets shocking twists. From explosive testimonies to judges dropping bombshells, we break it all down. Subscribe at OIT.
Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning. Good morning. You must be Mr. Burton, not Mr. Rodriguez.
Yes.
Mr. Burton, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine.
Let's pause here. Notice how the judge is not sugarcoating it once you plead guilty. That's it. No takebacks, no replays. No, I changed my mind 3 weeks later. This isn't it. Netflix, it's real court, and that guilty plea is legally irreversible.
Both of you have worked out in agreements where you give up a lot of rights. Understand that when you give up these rights, they're gone forever. When you plead guilty, you can never change it. You cannot come back at a later day and say, you know what, I changed my mind, I'd rather do something else. That's just not, you can't do that. You give up the right to appeal, you're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If each of you are not citizens, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. Like I said, you give up the right to appeal, so it's full, final today. You never come back. Mr. Burton, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 90 days in Harris County Jail with credit for the 30 days that you've done. You need to understand something very important. This comes with an affirmative finding of family violence. What that means is that if you ever pick up another one of these cases like this, you will be charged with a third-degree felony. You could be.
And here's the real kicker. The next time Mr. Burton even touches someone the wrong way, boom, he's staring down a third-degree felony. That's 2 to 10 years in state prison. Forget anger management. This is your last warning in legal bold font.
Looking at 2 to 10 in the penitentiary. And it doesn't have to be a dragged down brawl of a fight. No. All you need to do is squeeze someone's arm hard enough to where it hurts, and you're looking at a third-degree felony. Do you understand? You can never own a gun or ammunition as a result of this as well. You pick up a gun, that's a Class A misdemeanor. Unless, I don't know your other history. If you have other stuff that bars you, I don't know. But as far as this assault is concerned, you can never own a gun or ammunition as well. Knowing all this, do you still want to do this?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense of assault of a family member? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty, sentence you to the agreement. Good luck to you, sir. Mr. Rodriguez, you're on for a driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. This is the gentleman that just didn't want to get a guardian.
Wait a minute, he does not want the interlock device because he does not own a car. That's like saying I don't need a parachute because I am not planning to fall today. The court's not buying ETAND, neither are we.
An interlock because you just didn't have a car, right?
That's very good.
Are you sure you want to do this? This isn't like you get to pick and choose what you want to do. I can't go to probation today. I've got to go to work. What's more important, probation or work? Right. Because if you don't do your probation, you will be looking at up to 6 months in jail. That means that you have to do stuff on time. That means that you can't consume alcohol. You cannot consume illegal drugs. If you do not have a license, you cannot drive. That's what all this means. You have.
If you don't have a license, you gotta get a. Just have
Is this the second led down to a first?
you have a license.
No, Judge, it's a trooper.
You have to have a license, you get your license.
Yeah.
Sir, you have a portable. Sir, he does not have driver's license. We need a portable device in lieu of the,
Does he have the ability to get a license? Can he?
One that's ever lifted.
Have you ever had a license before?
Yes, I have, sir.
Okay. My biggest thing is that you need to get a license. Did they put community hours? I will waive your community service hours in lieu of you just getting your driver's license. All I want you to do is be legal. So you're not always looking over your shoulder every time you're driving.
The judge just hit a nerve. Ever driven around knowing any cop behind you might end your week? That's what living illegal feels like. And this judge, he's giving him a legal reset free of charge. But only if he earns it.
Sucks to drive like that, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's not hard. No. Look, I will also waive all your fees. You don't have to pay anything as far as probation is stuff concerned. I can't pay for outside vendor stuff, but I'm not concerned about the money. I don't care about the money. I care about you doing your stuff on time and you not drinking. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You to successfully complete this probation, it is 180 days in jail to be probated for 2 years. You will do a DWI education class, 3 victim impact panels. You must do what's called a TRAS. This is an evaluation to see what other conditions you may need. If they assess other conditions, you must fulfill them. No drugs, alcohol, no breath test refusal, meaning that if you're pulled over in a car and an officer asks you to submit a breath test, you must do it while you're on this probation. If you don't, then you're in violation. If you violate this probation, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you in jail, bring you back out like right now, and we're going to discuss if you violated it. If you did, you're looking at 180 days in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir, I do.
So you must also have a guardian interlock as well, but portable because, right. So
This is the moment of truth. Once you have that DWI on record, it follows. You like a shadow, one whiff of alcohol during a stop and suddenly, that routine traffic check turns into a booking photo. Forever.
just do your DWI education class, your victim impact panels, and get a license. Do you understand? You need to understand one more thing. This is going to go on your record. So if you're ever pulled over in a car, first thing an officer does, they're going to look at your record. If they see that you have a prior DWI and you smell like alcohol, it's probably not going to go well for you. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
From now on, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you ever have any problem, if you need anything, just come back and tell us. We'll help you with whatever you need.
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to send you to the agreement. Like I said, if you need anything, come back to us. We'll help you with everything, with whatever you need. Don't take off. It's the worst thing you can do. Got it? Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Wait.
Your Honor, I believe he bonded out on the 29th or 30th of January.
Oh, and just when you think it's over, bam, here comes a bond violation twist. Missed a drug test. The defense is scrambling to prove he was in rehab. But courts don't just take your word. They want receipts.
And you told him he had 45 days. He's told me he has not used since he got out.
The bond violation we're here on is because they called him to go take a test and he failed to go take a test.
Your Honor, I did send a letter from Bel Air Hospital